Wolf, wolf, madman, weirdo. What's that? Is that a TARDIS? Interesting. Interesting. What's up, guys? It is the Bad Wolf. You guys should know me and my antics by now. It's nothing new. From what I've been hearing, we have been making splashes and howls heard around the world. Duh. Information is out there. That which is heard cannot be unheard. There's no putting any of this or all of this back in the box. The age of awakening is here. Now, this is definitely something that the elites do not like, have not liked, but they knew it was coming. And now in my head, I kind of see them running through the castle, grabbing their most precious possessions, telling the help everything is fine, nothing here. We're just going to be going on an extended trip. Keep everything going. And then as they're loading up their vehicle, the townsfolk are coming up the back way with torches, pickaxes, tars, and feathers. And for some reason, people always have tomatoes to throw. I don't understand. Or cabbage. Well, whatever. All right. So this particular video is going to be about the IRS. But hold on, hold on. Yes, I know they're not exactly a fun, family-friendly experience. And as I showed my just previous video, the pages that I normally go to for reference in certain codes are not operating, almost as if they're updating something. Are they making the code easier to read, to understand? More things to help us out so we can exert our rights and freedoms and liberties to not pay taxes? Or are they making the code harder to understand, which is obfuscation, which is where you take something and you deliberately make it harder to understand, which would then be a type of, well, obfuscation, fraud, denial of rights, grammatical deception. List goes on. But anyway, so, well, let's see what they do have that we might be okay with, shall we? Got it. Hopefully, everybody is healthy out there. Keep your mind right. If you guys feel your mind, just getting overwhelmed and tired, take a break. Just take a break. You don't have to have all the answers today. Let go of some of that hate and anger and frustration. Keep yourself out of harm's way. Keep harm out of your life, especially to the ladies out there. Stop letting anybody just come into your life, your mind, your behind, your family, your house, your kids, your financial systems. Y'all need to learn a word I had to teach my lady. One, that a lot of people, male and female, are feral out there completely, and some in just in areas. Two, another word, discernment. You don't need everybody up in your business and in your behind and in your mind, or your spirit for that matter. Okay? Everybody wants something from you. It's just a matter of what and how they go about getting it. Protect what you have. You're trying to give care and whatever else. And there are some people out there who will do nothing but take that as an open branch to abuse you. So, for the love of God, everybody out there, have more discernment about who you bring into your world. Now, back to your regularly scheduled program. Because we're talking about Taxpayer Advocate Services. This is a direct branch of the IRS or subdivision. Taxpayeradvocate.irs.gov. So it is legit. /context us /submit a request for assistance / will take you here. And you can read the Taxpayer Bill of Rights. You can see the reports to Congress, tax news, because it's fun. Resources for taxpayers, low income taxpayers, free tax assistance for those over 60, virtual events. But let's get to the not so easy to find, but still yet a service offered. Okay, let's check this one out real quick. So apparently they've got disaster relief, help you out with tax professionals. You have a balance, dude. I need help resolving my balance, expecting a refund, how to file. These people, though they work for the IRS or work through the IRS or with them, will help you out with your tax scenarios. They also have a TAS. Okay. So it's a tax qualifying tool. Why should you and when should you use Form 911? If you are experiencing financial difficulties, if you're facing immediate threat, you have not received a response from the IRS. When should I not use this form? If you have exhausted all reasonable efforts and established administrative remedies to obtain timely relief through normal divisions. Okay. If you seek legal or tax return preparation advice, a reversal of a legal or technical determination, or a review of an unfavorable conference of appeals, tax court decisions, and other judicial determinations, then you should not use this form. What should I expect to happen? Well, apparently, you should hear from them within 2 weeks of your request. Make sure you fill it out and submit it to a TAS office nearest to you. Where do I send it? Submit a request. Advocate. Okay. So let's take a look at the form. All right. So you can on your own obtain Form 911, the request for taxpayer advocate service assistance. Obviously, it's pretty easy. I'm not going to go through every single thing. And here, you're not going to worry about, like, the passport, for instance, jurisdictional hang-ups, traps, and whatever else. It just is what it is. Name, number, city, state. If you want to leave the zip code out, you can. But generally here, you're kind of agreeing that, yes, I need your public service. So you might as well be what they expect you to be. I mean, you don't have to. You should not come into any problems where they give you a hard time because of how you fill it out, but that's up to you. Third party section, if someone's doing this for you, initiating employee information, and then just follow the steps. You're going to tell them what's going on. Experiencing economic harm, immediate threat of adverse action, which could be like foreclosure, it could be lien, could be a sale, whatever it is, whatever fits, you're going to put in here. Then you're going to tell them right in here what actions you took to try to resolve it. taxpayers situation, who you are, what you're going through. How did you learn about this service? You can put in other Badwolf. No, I'm just kidding. Sure, they already know my name. And you can read through the basic informational areas through here and then here. It kind of helps you at the bottom to know what they expect when you put in that information in those areas. Okay, that's it. Not a long video, not a hard video. So if you're having certain tax issues, of course, educationally, we do consultations, but make sure that I'm available because as of right now, I'm not. But check out blackside32.com, jamesclovett.com, Badwolf Unincorporated.com. Go to the console page, make sure that the dates say that I'm in house and available. If not, not available. Just as simple. But as always, guys, if you guys need a trust or anything like that, hit me up on blacksite32.com. We just added a religious trust. So I think I don't even know what the price is. And my site is AI, so it runs a lot of itself. I don't even know sometimes it is doing discounts. And I'm like, well, I'm not trying to sell it for that cheap. I don't even know sometimes. It just does it. So, but yeah, you can get like a revocable, irrevocable, business, and now religious all in one pack. You can buy them individually. I still think for the money, the whole pack is the best way to go. But let's be honest, there's a lot of new tools out there that can help make a lot of your own files, some of which you still cannot have ChatGPT make. But if you have the file, ChatGPT can definitely help you edit it or make it even better. Um, Still yet, some of the ones that have been handmade do have information that Chat does not have. I myself have tried to make some files and have found out that it doesn't get all of the information correct. Sometimes it uses the incorrect code, so be careful. And I've also noticed that it does not know how to apply certain codes status correctly. So be careful in making your things, double check the work. Don't just turn your brain off and go, oh, it's good. Research what it's talking about and look for yourself. And sometimes if you're not sure, that's also where we can do a consultation and we can take a look. So, but I would have to say, I'm even still yet very impressed, which only makes sense. It's only digital information, so it should be able to gather it all together, but it can't extrapolate information. Okay, so they're working on it, and it definitely does not fully understand the private side or how to do things completely private because it was made in the belly of the beast. It, like a abused person, doesn't have any concept of what it means to be treated nicely. So it doesn't know how to operate completely private because common law, private law, constitutional law, those things are facts, but not all those are all in print. Common law generally means common sense, that which makes sense. It doesn't quite get that, but it may get there in the future. So that's it. If you guys do need assistance, you know where to find me. If I'm off on vacation. And till then, do your research. Be careful of people's information. Because here's a great thing also about chat is that when someone's talking about certain things now, you can run it through chat and see what it says. This is one of the reasons why, yeah, I'll be honest with you. In one way, it does suck because people need less of my and other people's files. But it's good because now these people out here who are scamming and stealing people's files and abusing people on prices can't really do that anymore. So those days are over. But it does mean that people like me do make a little bit less money. But that's okay because I would prefer for you guys not to be scammed. Next, if someone has a process and it's too good to be true, run it through Chat GPT. And if it's like, nope, ask it, is this legal or illegal? Can I get into trouble from doing? See what it says. Protect yourselves, guys, at all costs, all the time, in all ways. That being the case, be smarter and wiser every day. I'll talk to you guys later. Badwolf is out. Peace.